Hello traders, Lord Ray with HypedOnCrypto.com, your #1 source for cryptocurrency technical analysis and blockchain education. In this live stream, it's episode 82 of Crypto and Chill. Got another red Crypto and Chill in the books. We got more red ones than we do green ones, do we not, ladies and gentlemen? Though I hate it so much that we, finally broke out of that well-defined bear flag, bear pole combination. It was a steep drop, was it not? There was no waiting, no chance to even think about things, right? When we hit this trend line, we were working on my Stream Deck stuff. We've been having issues, and yeah, I was just watching it on one of my monitors, and just like, oh my god, as this is occurring, just hundreds of dollars within less than what, 30 minutes or so. But hey, it doesn't seem like the selling's gonna be done just because you broke down so hard so fast. As we said, the measured move of this huge rising wedge, upward sloping flag, whatever, is 79.84. Okay, and if you really want to respect the TA to the fullest extent of its ability, bear pole, bear flag, measure move from the breakout, 73.51. Okay, we can just do it again real quick in case you don't believe me. You're like, you're crazy, Ray. I like you, man, but you're crazy. And we were pretty conservative about this, I think. Okay, let's just 1,037, right? That's a huge drop in about 24 hours. That's what we got on Bitcoin. Okay, let's do this again. 1,037 from the breakout. It's actually a little worse. Okay, we were hypothetical before. This is for reals. Okay, 73.06. Gotcha. That is if we completely and utterly respect the TA. Okay. And some people are like, I can't believe it, man. I just can't believe it. It's like, alright, don't believe it. We can consolidate between here and there. Drizz T's wedge or whatever, it's still there. So maybe we bottom out here, form another flag, and then maybe we contradict the TA. You contradict the TA, we're going to have a different story. That's great. When you contradict the TA, that's a good thing. We want to see that if we're bullish. Contradict the TA. Don't even hit 79.84. Just bounce up and go to the moon from here, right? Unfortunately, that's Rudy Poo. That seldom happens. So, yep, if you're following me on Twitter, none of this was a surprise at all. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter, right here. If you aren't following me, you want, if you want to know what's going on with Bitcoin, I post pretty much daily some sort of status on Bitcoin, what pattern formation it's got, or whatever. So sweet stuff. Anyway, let's get a chat real quick. What's up, Crypto Farmer? Drizz T, thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate you, dude. Crypto TA brother, man. What's up, Descio with a smiley face? Crypto Colorado wants Polly. Okay, Polly. K2 wants 88. Got it, man. Hyphen. Do you have a name? Okay. I'd like to. I don't want to call you hyphen. If you have a name, I'd love to call you a name. All right. What's up, Brendan? Francisco. Delima, that's right. Don't disrespect that TA. You'll get slapped in the face. Bitcoin was kind of disrespecting it for a little bit, right? But not really, because it was testing and failing to break those critical levels of resistance over and over and over with the death cross in the 4 hour. Okay, man. You got wrecked on ETH. Yeah, man. But hopefully you had to stop. Whatever. Did it fall out of the channel? We're gonna find out. This is the next one we look at. It's going to get through chat. OAX, got it, Francisco. Scaro, what's up, dude? This too shall pass. Absolutely, just we don't know when, okay? Crypto Farmer wants ICX on the list. Jason Feller, what's up, dude? Thanks for that follow on Twitter, whoever you were. Oh, had to take your portfolio to the emergency room, couldn't stop the bleeding. Well, I mean, look. I don't know how many countless times I've said Bitcoin affects altcoins negatively, no matter if it goes up or down. If it's volatile, your alts are going to be probably most likely negatively affected, okay? Trade setups, be danged. It doesn't matter. If I give you a trade setup with a good area value, no one can be upset with me for at least showing you, hey, this is a good area of value. I don't care who you are, okay? You were at the top of a channel, you're at the bottom of it now. This is where in non-Rudy Poo situations you enter, one would enter, okay, with a stop loss. But it's not like I'm analyzing those coins and not analyzing Bitcoin. My God, how, to ad nauseum, how much have we been talking about bear pull, bear flag, right? A lot, a disgusting, obnoxious amount, okay? So, you feel like Knowles is going down quick. Yeah, I mean, you hit measured moves, Jason. Remember last time we looked at it? We said, what more do you want? What do you even want? What are you doing? It's done. Like, the measured moves are done. And it was sky high when Bitcoin was doing terrible. And so it's like you could have considered yourself lucky at the time to be making money when others aren't making money unless they're shorting stuff. Right? So, yeah, we can put it on the list, man. But I hope you preserved your profit or got stopped out. You know, we talked about literally moving your stop loss up. I hope it got triggered if it's going down real fast, like you say. But we'll put it on the list. An OTA tonight for you. Been sitting in Tether. There you go, Mike Funk. Performing a triage on the streets of Birmingham. Yeah, man. The bearish rain dance, if you will. What's up, Mihao? You wish you could evacuate all positions at once. You know how you do that? Have a US dollar pair. US dollar tether pair. That's how you do it. Or you be short. Whatever. Neo dropping like a meteor. No, not surprising. We talked about that one last night. Do you not remember, Derek? Bear pull, bear flag. Fell out of a channel. Bad things coming. That's exactly what's going. TA's being respected on Neo now. Okay. LTC isn't doing the same. Oh, LTC, huh? Changes always happen, right? Things that were weak become strong. Things that were strong become weak. Take a look at ZRX. Take a look at EOS. Getting wrecked. That's how it happens. What's up, MK and Jules, Jesus Men? Lord Dumpington, holding up okay. Moo ha ha. Oh, scary. Crypto Tiger, hello, man. You have a good one, dude. Man, I hope I don't just randomly cut out. God, man, that was obnoxious today 4 times. If it happens, I'm just gonna have to cut off the music or something. I don't know, man. I think with Bitcoin, 72 to 7,500 seems like a very, very reasonable area of value, despite anything. So, what's up, Chris? Tell you some good news. Bitcoin is respecting the TA, Chris. That's all I can tell you. That's awesome. When TA is respected, man, it makes things easier to predict, right, for the next move. Okay, so we've been forming a bear pull, bear flag for quite some time now, and now tonight we were honored with its TA respect. That's it, man. There you go, Chris. Thanks for being here. Russell Scott. All right, man. Well, I hope if you talk to him, just let him know that we send our regards. Tell him I secretly poisoned Stuart. Kappa. Hope you're doing well, Russell. To Jesus, man. What's up, Frantic Rock? Fazan? Steve Gale? Why is crypto dying? I mean, I wouldn't say it's dying. I think it's just making, it's finally breaking out, right? EOS, sure, man. You want to see some EOS? Hey, EOS hit the bottom of a channel, I think. An alert went off for me. What's up, Cam? Hensley Capital Management, hello to you. Sasquatch, scary, man. I mean, Sasquatch, man, like, rising wedge, upward sloping flag, fatigue, exhaustion, have stops set up. You know, like, be mindful that Bitcoin volatility can negatively and most likely will negatively affect altcoins. Volatility, that's these huge candles. That's what that is, okay? So, the calves are getting wrecked, man. That's unfortunate, Paul, I guess. Isn't there a crypto summit in New York City today? What the heck? Yeah, man, probably. I don't know. Wreck. Why are we even looking at wreck coins tonight? Right, man?
Jason Pro tip $19.42. Thank you for advising increased stop loss. Protect your neck. Don't get tracked.
Hey man, Jason, dude, thank you so much, dude, for that $19.42. What is that? What? It's an interesting number. Did you just not want Jonah Hill or whatever? You just didn't want him? You wanted Shaq, the party birthday Shaq or whatever? Dude, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that's a lesson that I hope everyone's beginning to learn. I keep trying to preach, move your stop losses up. If you're winning a trade, look, this is what happens in crypto, okay? Your spring's going so well, higher highs, higher lows, and then you get a huge spike in Bitcoin in a positive direction. It craps on all the alts, right? Then Bitcoin makes a higher high with lower levels, or yeah, much lower levels of positive momentum, and then makes another huge spike down. We're talking from the first, we're talking a 1 week period where we had insane levels of volatility that absolutely obliterated all the altcoin runs for the most part, most of them, okay? This up and down stuff will kill alt runs, okay? And that's exactly what we got, up and down, okay? Got it again, getting it again. You see what I'm saying? This is exactly why you need to be careful, move your stops up, and understand Bitcoin will affect them, and it's very difficult, okay, when you pair to Bitcoin, you know, to make maybe the right move, okay? Look, in times where Bitcoin does so bad, it is never a bad idea when you see small upswings to play with a US dollar tether pair, okay? You see a setup, those are the best because you get right out of the market. You get out of the market. When Bitcoin tanks, you don't stop loss into Bitcoin, right? You stop loss into the dollar tether. So. Oh, okay. Derek, you're trolling, man. Where was the kappa, man? I get no kappas. I need many kappas to survive. Hey, did you hear also, Russell, about, what was it, the exchange? With BitThumb, whatever the crap it was, that it was all FUD. Everything was legit. You know, they rated it on Friday or whatever, and it all turned out to be a load of crap, fake news stuff. I mean, it wasn't fake news. I mean, the raid happened, but it all turned out to be legit. And look what happens. See, people are like, oh my God, man, this is why. This is why we broke down, because of the news. Or maybe it wasn't the news at all. Maybe it was the TA, right? The TA, because if it was all fake and this was all news and from that, we'd have come straight back up, right? Not at all. Sorry. What's up, One Man Army? IOTA to the US dollar? Okay. Sure, man. Thanks, Dan Brister. Thanks for being here, man. I know you came from Matt Beasley's streams, also a wonderful stream over there. So we just, you know, just give different things out, right? Different pieces of information, right? So it's like, it's awesome. What, Jules? What is green? Bitcoin shorts, Fellaroo. Jedi Surfer. Heck yeah, man. We have a surfing Jedi that is Swedish. And he is a level. Wow, your power level's not good, man. It's not over 9,000. It's only 888. Okay, Jedi Surfer. Need to work on that. You want to hit Vegeta levels. Okay, man? What's up, Anthony? Melissa, the crypto nurse. Garreton Rodrigo says 7,800 Bitcoin. Smiley face. What's up, Free Saha Customs? Did I say it right? I'm going off memory here. Free Saha. All I did was write it down one time. What? Yeah, you woke up to trading view alarms, man. Oh yeah, that mine were going off too a little earlier. Crazy stuff. Just finishing up chat. It's been pretty lit for good reason, right? I mean, the market's in turmoil. Oh my God. Well, turmoil if you weren't prepared, I guess. If like you didn't believe what we were talking about. JR Riggs in the house. What's up, Loot Patient, man? Hey, you spelled it right. M-A-H-N. That's how we spell it around here. Mon. Ah, 1942 is the best tequila shot ever. I hope you're taking a shot, Jason. Eric, hello, man. Nah, I mean, they were making plays for the past 5-6 days, man. Okay, bear pull, bear flag, right? Broke down. They've been making plays. They've been telling us what's to come next, most likely. And guess what? It's playing out. What's up, Karma Police? Golf lights. Volkswagen golf lights. Do them right, man. Don't let me distract you. Nah, Savina, why do you say Bitcoin feels like a...
Vasa _ Natasha tipped $111.11. I closed all my bags, thanks to you. Lord Smile.
Vasha, that is very kind of you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $111 contribution. King Logan would be proud with the repeating, you know, nominations, right, or whatever of, you know, 1111. Okay, Vasha, thank you so much. It means everything, and I'm just gonna keep doing everything I can to, you know, talk about what's going on, the TA, if it's respected or not, and we're just getting respected right now. So I really appreciate you. It means a lot. What's up, Benito? Can't watch without cringe anymore. What do you mean, Benito? What did I do to be cringy? I'm just reading chat, man. BitHub. There you go. Said BitThumb or something. Upbit. Oh my god. Seriously, Benito, what's wrong, man? What's up, Amin? Hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday, man. Yeah, sorry. I Upbit. My bad. It's TA, man. I'm on the TA side, not the news side. In the original manga quote, it's over 8,000. Interesting. Scara with a little Dragon Ball Z history stuff. Cool. I didn't know that. Now I know. Lord Beerus has spoken, says Coach K. That's right. I don't know, man. Maybe Ultra Instinct Goku's spoken now, right? You know a guy that wants 5,000 Bitcoin right now? They have to buy off exchange to get... Yeah, they do, man. And that sucks, too. You're such a disadvantage trying to buy in bulk right like that, just because they will... I know people that also buy like that, and people won't, like, return their emails and calls and stuff when they want to get a price for a certain price at a certain level. It's really fishy. It's slow, and, yeah, man. I don't know. Hey, you're bouncing back a little bit. Great. 8,200. You did it, man. It's all over. What's up, Timothy? Hey, Jacob Lynn, man. Thanks for the kind of words. It's not that mad. There's not that much madness involved with what's going on at all, you know? Chicago Crypto Hustlers in the house. How's the night holding up considering the pullback? Well, we only covered Bitcoin. We only looked at it, you know, chat's, you know, engagement I feel like is very important during these times, okay? Everyone wants to know what's going on with the one coin to rule them all that dictate all the volatility of the others, okay? So we've just been engaging with fine folks. All right, we finally got through chat. We did it, man. Bro, Bitcoin buy yet? Not yet, Dadon. Not yet. No reason now. Not right now. According to the technical analysis, okay? The TA tells us not yet. What we think, okay? What we think. Sim triangle, okay, going on. Best areas of value. I know it might take a long time for this to happen, okay?
Rush Props 58 tipped $26.64, $8.88 by 3.
Hey, Jeff Grau, man, or Coach Probst, if you will. Dude, thanks so much for the $26.64 unless I'm wrong. Something like that. I just read it. I might be dumb. I don't know. Dude, Jeff, man. Thanks, number 58. Or Coach Probst, stop doing bad things over at Hoover High School, man. Stop doing that. Quit screwing around. Dude, thank y'all. Y'all are amazing. Basha, Jason, Jeff, thank y'all. Seriously. All right. Okay, so anyway, we said that no matter what you thought about Bitcoin, I know there's a lot of stuff going on for people that are newer here, but it all makes sense, okay? Just know that 3 reaction highs, 3 reaction lows. Hold on a sec. Sorry, I know it got loud. I have to adjust it a different way right now. Or you know what's so stupid about my Stream Deck? I can do almost everything on my Stream Deck except adjust the desktop audio. There's no way to like hit my Stream Deck and turn it down. I have to do this manually. And according to Mission Control, we may be screwed. And there's nothing yet that we can do about it. Like what? 2018? Anyway, just give me a sound check every if the sound starts sucking, let me know immediately, okay? All right, if it's too loud of the music. Anyway, so right. You've had multiple reaction lows down here, multiple reaction highs. You're within it. You're in the middle of the freaking triangle, right? We think great areas of value are down here. Your lowest risk is down at the 7,000 to 7,500 range, depending on where you land down here. If we ever see this area, okay? I mean, that's the way we think that there's a good value, okay? But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. You got a wedge here. Could be trades. We're talking about going really long. Going long, you have good areas of value down here. Okay. Now, shorter term, maybe trying to make a trade with low risk. Well, I mean, the lowest risk you could have coming down and touching this bottom trend line of this potential wedge we have. It's always best buying at the bottom of the wedges, but again, it could crap out and just it could break this. It could actually literally fall below it if we really want to respect the TA, and we already did it, right? 7,300 is your measure move from the bear pole bear flag combination. Way down here, the 786. It's confluent with the 786. Okay. So anyway, let's get on to Ethereum. We got a decent amount of coins to cover. Did we fall out? No. What? Coach K, were you joking, man? Were you pulling my chain, man? You were joking, dude. Coach K, I didn't know you were much of a troll, man. Nah, Ethereum to Bitcoin looks wonderful. And again, we fell out of the we literally talked about on the day stream, this could be disregarded and we would just have that flag still. So the biggest thing was you held above your 20 MA. Amazing, right? You just, so strong. You're getting a bullish engulfing candle. Maybe not. Nah, not quite. Close. Getting back above the heart line of this little small, contrast against this little nice breakout we had, okay? So we'll see if we just keep holding like this, keep consolidating bullishly eventually, based on everything that's been going on with this coin that is so freaking nice. 6 week long bull trend. We should break to the upside and hit the measure move, 86,877. I don't know why you wouldn't if Bitcoin keeps performing well. Okay, this is to the Bitcoin pair, Ethereum to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's tanking in price and Ethereum is holding up, right, then it's going to go up in value, right? It's paired to something getting wrecked and losing value, so therefore inherently you gain value, okay? Ethereum is to Jesus coin. It is the chosen one. It's clear at this point, is it not? You have EOS and ZRX who might have been, they were just the false prophets. They were the, you make profit and get out. Ethereum's been to Jesus coin where it's just kept on marching, unfazed by everything. Great stuff. Love it. Love this freaking coin because of its technical reasons. Okay? Great. Let's go to Ripple. Get ripped. I'm sure Ripple gonna do exactly what we would think, right? No, not really. Interesting. Not really that affected. You know, we broke down earlier. I did this horizontal line at 81.13 just because we had our previous candle body closes right here that would be used as support, and we're holding up because it's paired to Bitcoin, I guess. So weird, But again, remember what you did. You just kind of floated around, head faked, couldn't break above the 50. You fell below the 20, and you fell right back into this huge falling wedge pattern that we think's going on, okay? But, you know, this could just be a partial rise before a lower price, okay? That happens after moves down like that. But here's the thing. You broke down on very meh average volume. I mean, pretty much below average. Just crap volume when you broke out. So we'll see how this plays. If you're bullish, your goal is breaking out of this trend line on decent amounts of volume, breaking above the 20 and the 50 on nice volume, and then eventually having a bullish crossover of your 20 and your 50, right? Have that 20 cross over the 50, okay, with your candles and leading the way. And then from there, of course, breaking above the 85-25 area, which is not only candle body closes here, it's also an old level of, it was an old previous candle body high, right? Over here looking left. So we know what we have to do if we're bull. We just talked about it. But if you're bearish, well, yeah, probably run on down here. This would be a good area of value.
Star Wars Worlds tip $5. Hello. Guys, Bitcoin will be at 9,350 by the weekend and 9,800 by next Tuesday. True Unkin next.
Star Wars Worlds, give me your chart, give me your reason, man. Why? Why do you say that, dude? Thanks so much for the $5 contribution, man. You did Jesus, man. Okay? So tell me why in chat, why you think we will see 9,350 or whatever, and then 9,800 by next Tuesday. Somebody, please, in here right now, write that down, and when Tuesday comes to be, start spamming it. Hey, Star Wars World said it was going to be this price, and then we can look at the chart and say, hey, it is at that price or it is not. Okay, then we can either praise Star Wars Worlds or scold him. Okay, so let me know, Star Wars Worlds, why you think that. Thanks, man. All right, there you go. Ripple's kind of holding up, oddly enough. Just don't know how long that's going to last, right? I mean, you know, we evidently found a swing low, right? So you could just say from here, the swing high to swing low, 38% retracement, right? 382, you whipped off of it. Boop. Fell right below it. This is exactly what you used as a resistance, and it fell completely. So, yeah. What are common retracement levels? 38%, 50%, 62%, okay? There you go. Common retracement. Nothing really weird about it. Okay, there you go. Don't get wrecked, Ripple. You already have. Bed and breakfast coin. Destroyed, especially if it's tied to. Let's go to Bitcoin. We haven't looked at that in a while. No one requested this pair. Probably looks okay. No, not really, I guess. Let's readjust since we haven't looked at it in a while. Okay, so you made a lower high, lower high, lower high. Geez, man. You're having a bearish crossover. Your 20 is about to cross over your, or is crossing over your 50 right now. That sucks. Technically, at the moment, you're showing bullish divergence. Okay. So, you know, Class A, right? You made a low candle body close. You're making lower lows on your candle bodies, right? And lower levels of negative momentum. That's good. But again, if you see down here on the RSI, you're below 50 and you're steadily going down. So, you know, something, I guess, a consolation for the crap it's going through right now. At least it's holding above this breakout it had. Remember? Does anyone remember this? Huge downward sloping channel we broke out of. Hold on, the music's like gone. Okay, I think we're good. So, right, you're just bouncing along using the old level that was once a strong resistance. You're now using it as a support. Good to see. The longer you do that, higher the chances are of you breaking to the upside. Okay, that can signify to the market that, hey, we're holding this too well. Time to get out of the way and move to, you know, move on with our days. Move on to a new trend or a new pattern. Okay, so that's it. There's your BNB to Bitcoin, whatever. Okay, so a little bit of bullish divergence, impending price action reversal, but it may not mean that much. Okay, so There you go, man. Correction. It's been going on, okay? Been going on for a while, right? Swing low to swing high. You retraced. You didn't even hit 50%, right? You didn't even. Crazy, right? So 13,608. I thought we might hit that, but it's crazy that we're holding, okay, above that 382. Okay, so let's see if we can break to the upside at some point soon. Okay, stay out of this channel. That's it. That's it. Let's go to poly. Someone was asking about polymorph coin, whatever, man. There you go. TA pretty much respected, pretty much, right? You had a channel, yeah, you busted out of it, disrespected it for a while, and then just got wrecked, right? You come right back into the channel, okay? Testing off the heart line right now of the channel within your 50 and your 20. That's the equilibrium level for your candles. So you're safe there on your trend. You're still intact, but again, I'm not sure. I mean, you could fall as far as this if you wanted to, down to 10,100 area and up a little bit higher. So it's great. Stay above the 50. Come down and test the 50. Even you could fall a little bit lower than that and come back around. Okay, but you got really high, really fast, and had to move down. We knew it was going to happen, right? Look, you made a high, you made a higher high on price, you made a high on positive momentum on this lower high. On the highest high, you made lower levels of positive momentum, Class A bullish or bearish divergence. Okay, Class A bearish divergence down here. Okay, pending price action reversal, get destroyed, get wrecked. Thank you for respecting the TA, polymorph coin. Okay. You didn't really get any divergence on your RSI. You were still overbought 76. You actually technically made a higher high on relative strength, but pretty much kind of just double toppy stuff on that. So there you go. There's your poly. Poly won a cracker. Poly wants ADA. Let's go to ADA. How did it fare in the S storm? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we've hit our target for entry. Wow, there it is. Hello? Why is this such a great level on ADA? Well, I'll tell you, look left. This is the initial upward sloping trend line. You're bouncing off of it. Let's see if we can hold. If you get stopped out, whatever. But again, this is a very strong level. If you fall below this and confirm below this, you're pretty much screwed anyway, okay? That confirms the absolute end of the trend if we get confirmation breaking below this area, okay? So this is why it is such a low risk, high reward spot to take a position, okay? That's it, man. You had a short-term trend. You broke out of your short-term trend and just completely tanked, but eventually you fell down, touched this level once. Now you're making an ascending double bottom, which we see all the time. Traders, tons of traders get in at these areas, okay? Again, it's your lowest level of risk that you could take getting in on this coin. I know we had a death cross. I get it, man. I get it. That doesn't mean anything when we're talking about trend lines, okay? That's it, man. That's it. There's your Cardano. Whatever, man. Just hanging out. Take a look at chat real quick. Say hello to everyone.
Crypto SP tipped $5. Hands down, slap yo mama T. A thank you.
Hey, Crypto SP man. Thanks so much for that $5 contribution. You Jesus, man. Thanks for all your support, man, throughout the months we've been doing this, man. And Crypto SP, check him out on YouTube, man. He's got a channel. He does content. Okay, he's big on Ripple. He does a lot of Ripple analysis and news with them. Man, he went to an interview, or not an interview. Well, it's kind of an interview. It was just like an interview with Garlinghouse from Ripple. Pretty cool. Got a lot of views on it, man. Good stuff. Thanks, dude. See that, man? I hate it, dude. It's like the music is really loud on one song. This is just, it sucks. If we could just adjust this with a couple buttons. Glad to see you too, Jonathan, man. Thanks for being here. ETH is the king. Yep. We was gonna be kings. We was gonna be Ethereums. Hello, Julia. Welcome. to Crypto and Chill, episode 82. If you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Yeah, Pablo. Yeah, man, we can put a XRP to the US dollar for you, man. Okay? We normally reserve that for you. If I don't see you, you know, we normally don't do it. It's free Shah. But I thought you had like free Sahuh, S-H-U-H, when I wrote it down. Yeah, you wrote it, you told me to write it like that, right? I don't, you can't even see it. It's just, nah, whatever. It's not focusing. Sorry. All right, free Shah, free Shah. Okay, free Shah. I'm writing it down again, so I won't forget it. Okay. Snoop Dogg XRP pump. Stewart's singing back up for gin and juice. That's right, man. Start the dance. Start the iconic, the dance, right? Snoop Dogg dance, man. Star Wars World was banned. Alts get wrecked. Never been the same. That's right. Mission Control started it all, banning Star Wars Worlds. Only capping. Cap is for everyone. That's right. You did not see that drop coming today, Randy? Have you? I know you've been watching, man. You know we've been talking about it. We've been talking about this for 5 days. Failing to break above key resistance points like the top of the flag and the 200 MA and the 50 MA. I remember that. Crypto Deep, what's up, man? You missed your stop. How'd you miss your stop, Crypto Deep? Did you sell now and buy on a further dip or a hodl? Man, it's always hard, you know. Those are tough questions because that's not, you know, really what.
Star Wars Worlds tip $5. I love you guys. I own 56,000 BTC. I do have some control. I will do my best. Smile.
A Star Wars World, man. Thanks so much for that $5 contribution, putting you at $10 on the evening. Okay, man? Thanks, dude. Guys, y'all hear that? Star Wars World's gonna get us out of this mess that we're in. Thanks, man. Thanks, Star Wars World. Means everything, dude. Protect us in these trying, troubling times. He's the only one we can look to. Okay, man? Stellar, wishful thinking, mom. You want XLM? We'll put it on the list. Yep, I think that got stopped out. That was affected very negatively. Is what it is, though. This is why you have to take into consideration Bitcoin's health. What is Bitcoin doing? You know what? From now on, in your trading strategy, whatever altcoin or whoever you think you're, you know, going to be putting your money into with alts, your first question: how is Bitcoin performing on the charts? That should be your first question. Okay, is it in a consolidation phase? Is it breaking down? Is it bullish? Is it making consistent higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows? What's it doing? And if you don't know, follow me on Twitter, watch the live stream every day or night. I mean, I do it twice a day, so you have the luxury of knowing Bitcoin's health at all times, right? So that's the question you should ask yourself. If you can't answer it, don't take a trade. Okay? There you go. Should help save you some money. It's a bit chilly in Aussie. You didn't pay attention. Well, Crypto Deep, man, that is unfortunate. As long as you learned to always pay attention, it's not a big deal, right? It's only a big deal if you decide to maybe do that again one day, right? Even Stevie Wonder saw this coming, says Jules Santana. Wow, shots fired, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is wrecked. Star Wars World has to move. All right, Star Wars World, come on, man, move the market. Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Well, dude, hey, man, Crypto D, looking forward to having you on the team. If that's the case, man. So, but I mean, you didn't even have to be part of the Patreon to know the state of Bitcoin, okay? But you'll be getting a lot more info in the Patreon. So, okay, there's ADA. Wonderful, you got in. I mean, like, this is the lowest level of risk that one could take on an altcoin, okay? Just because it's at this critical support levels. That's the whole proverb. What is it? Buy when those are fearful, and then You know, when people are greedy, be fearful, right? Whatever. Y'all said it better than me. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. People are scared, S-less right now, and you shouldn't be that scared. Okay? Shouldn't be that scared. Knowing where we are. You should just say, hey, who cares if we lose out? You know, you can't get mad at yourself for taking a low-risk play. You can't do it. What are you going to do? Yeah, I'm just going to buy in randomly right here while it's shooting up. Great job, man. Great. It just doesn't... Yeah. Okay. OAX. No one's asked about this coin. I've not heard this coin in a long, long time. What? Excuse me. Whew. Okay, we'll move that out of the way. Well, I think in this one, it was where we had an entry here, and we said if that failed, you could also have an entry down here. Obviously, that measure move hit and went way beyond the measure move. My God, yeah, it went nuts, but this was the target up here. And then and since that's all hit, the dumpy dump has happened. So, you know, whatever, right? So what do you want to know about this coin? I don't know. We can redo things on this, I guess. This was successful. Once it pumped, once we hit that target, it was over. It was done within like 8 hours. So, yeah, remember, protect your profit. Remember, trader's market, okay? That is it, trader's market. Huh, interesting. Wow, look at that. Look at these 2 wicks. See, this is why ADA, to me, seems decent. You know, even Power did the same thing. Some of the alts came down to the most critical level where you're threatened of losing your overall trend. This thing came down and touched off of this trend line like the Jesus man and popped some. But you know, of course, you're hitting pretty critical levels of resistance right now. Okay, so interesting, very interesting. So I don't know, I mean, we could probably do something like this, you know, just a channel of some sort would work possibly. I don't know, see, the volatility kind of screws it up. I mean, this makes sense because look at how many freaking times you touch that heart line. Look at that. This is it. This is the validity right there. Okay, your heart line checks your math. If you do have stupid levels of volatility, you're not going to just do, okay, man, this is it. This is our channel. No, that's not how it works. So check your heart line, have it implemented into your formatting, okay, for your parallel channels that you use as a tool. Okay, look at that. We had that bearish divergence, clear as day down there. Made a high, higher high, and lower levels of positive momentum, impending price action reversal, and we got it. There it is. Seems like you're still making a higher low for now anyway. Okay. RSI got the bearish divergence. There it is. Higher high on price, lower levels of relative strength. Boom. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. There you go. So looks like a channel. Areas of value are down here. Okay. Seems like they always were, and that's it. No one's asked about this coin in a billion years, and probably the only reason it was asked about is because we had moves up like this. Okay. There you go. There's OAX. Congratulations. ICX, how's it faring, right? How is this thing holding up through the storm? Ooh, not good, right? Not exactly. Exactly. Okay, I know there was news and stuff last night. We said, wait a second, wait a second. We moved our trend line up here, and we said, if you have it plotted here, if you made adjustments, it is not technically a breakout. And sure as heck is not confirmed to being outside of this. You wick, no, not one candle body closed above this area. Not one.
Viking helmet tipped $5. Hi to Lord Ray Viking, what you drinking tonight? Here's a drink on me.
Hey, Viking helmet, man. Thanks so much for that $5 contribution. You Jesus, man. I know who you are. I know who you are, dude. Thanks, brother. Means everything. I'm drinking a coffee. You know, I didn't figure it'd be a good idea to be drinking beer on such a red night. I mean, yeah, TA's respected and all, but, you know, there are thousands upon thousands of people out there that maybe don't know about us, that thought maybe Bitcoin was recovering, and, yeah, they probably lost thousands upon thousands, if not millions of dollars. Okay, combined, total, so. This coffee's good though. Got half and half creamer in there too. It's amazing. Okay, there you go. ICX was at the top of the channel. We talked about high levels of risk, insanely high levels of risk up here. Wait for these areas. Wait for the bottom of the, you know, downward sloping channel, not the top. Don't get wrecked. And you did if you bought up here. Okay, someone's like, oh my God, news? What? We're going to the moon? No, you definitely didn't go to the moon. Okay, so still in a downward sloping channel until you're not. Okay, you're holding, it seems like, above the 50 MA, which is fine, good. Hold above it and break to the upside. Let's see it happen. But until then, we have to say high risk areas up here, always. Okay, so even from your high here or here, you made higher highs on candle body closes and made lower levels of positive momentum, whether you want to talk about. Mr. Damon, man, you didn't leave me a note, man. Dude, thanks so much for the 1,500 bits. You to Jesus, man. Thank you, brother, man, for those bits, man. So, yeah, even, doesn't matter if it was this high or the higher high, right? You ended up making the highest of the highs of any of these highs, and you made substantially lower levels of positive momentum, right? Bearish divergence, Class A, impending price action reversal, and you got it. Okay, you can coincide that with knowing we're at the top of a channel. Put those two together to say, might not be good, man, might be bad. Okay, there you go. Now, we're not saying anything's over, right? ICX is not screwed. We're just talking about the here and now. That's it. There you go. There's your update on ICX. Knowles. Knowles is dropping fast, says Jason. Oh man, what? What are you worried about? You're still above the 20 MA. What? I thought it was gonna be like down here or something, like obliterated. Dude, this thing's strong, man. Like very, very strong. Jeez. Guess what we could do is do a little spring cleaning, but look, it all started with a sim triangle. Okay, it all started with a trade down here. Okay. And their trade complete, broke down probably about 88% of the way, 78% of the way, and then ran up again, and it had an insane run. Formed, we had it as a bull pull bull flag at first, but then it gave one more low, and then we changed it to a pennant, or not a pennant, a falling wedge. We never really adjusted, you know, this bull pull flag wedge. We kept it up here, and we hit it. Hit it like a Jesus man. Okay, so this was the measure move of the wedge right there. So
Star Wars Worlds tipped $5. A free coffee for Mitch from Julia, Jeff, and Jason. Smile, the best channel, baby.
Hey, Star Wars Worlds, man, thanks so much, dude. You using your Jedi powers yet to turn the market around, man? We need you, dude. We need you more than ever. You're our only hope, Star Wars Worlds. Dude, thanks so much, man. That's $15 on the night, dude. Really do appreciate you. It means everything, okay? Thanks, dude. Oh, so yeah, you could probably say you're in some insanely steep upward sloping channel, but I'll tell you this, right? Don't forget bearish divergence. Now, what are you doing? What are you doing? You made a lower high than your previous high, okay? You did that. So just remember, lower highs never good, okay? Normally spells bad stuff when you fail to at least even, you didn't even double top, you made a lower high. That's even weaker than a double top, even though they kind of play out to be the same thing. But man, that strength right there, that's crazy, man. 20 MA like that. We'll see how long this holds, but this could just be one of those insane moves, right? Those insane coins. Look at that. Look where you are. Look left. Critical levels of resistance. You're below right now. Okay, you ran up higher than it. Now you're below it. Okay, could fall down to 52,344. That could be a level of support that you hit. All right, man. So there you go. Below critical levels. It was a resistance. It would have been support. If you would have held that, you'd have been good. But I'm telling you, this It's weakness, lots of weakness up here with the bearish divergence and the lower high than the previous high. The only thing good about this is you're above your 20 MA and 50 and 200. Great. Strong. I mean, just crazy. I mean, despite the shorter term, you know, bearish stuff, overall, that's just great, man. Just phenomenal. Good coin on Knowles. EOS, Inverse Jesus coin now. Okay, it was the Jesus, now it's not. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. This is what I think might be going on, okay? Sorry, I'm trying to get the audio good. So what I think's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4 descending double bottom stuff down here. We'll see if we can make it happen, but guess what? This old channel you had is no more. Okay, you got way too extended above it, out of it, disrespected it for a while, kept making lower highs, broke down again, came up. You could never break it again. As you can see, you double topped here with that insane bearish divergence. Huge breakdown after that. Impending price action reversal. We sure as heck got it, did we not? Broke down, mini bear flag, broke down again. Okay. More bearish consolidation, touched the 20, used it as a resistance as you should in bear trends, broke down again. And we're not talking about overall bearish, we're just talking about you can have short-term trends, it's whatever. Guess what you're doing now though? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. More bullish divergence. Okay, making lower lows in your previous low with significantly lower levels of negative momentum. Always good to see that. That means price action reversal is upon us. We're going to be hitting that downward sloping critical level of support. We're pretty much at it. My alert went off on this. Well, you know, I guess when it was lower, you know, where this wick was. So there you go. We hit it. Low risk areas always down there. Okay. But again, this thing could pop up and then break down again. I mean, chances are with a descending double bottom, you normally hit the top of these wedges and then break down or break to the upside. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, you just had a nice channel. Disregarded it on both sides, right? So, but it was well respected. You can see clearly was respected here and here, for that matter, before breaking down. So there you go. Multiple schools of thought. The lowest strength you've seen since the 18th of March. That was before the run, boys and girls. That was before it all began. Whew. When we broke down initially, it was the highest spike in negative momentum we had ever seen breaking down here.
Viking helmet tipped $5.
Hey, Viking helmet man, thanks so much for that $5 contribution, man. That puts you at $15 on the night. You're neck and neck with Star Wars Worlds, man. You did it, man. How you keeping up with the whale Star Wars Worlds, man? He's gonna go Boba Fett on you, dude. Thanks, Viking helmet. You Jesus, man. Viking helmet is someone else who also contributed, so it's like, that's what I mean. I'm not doing my math wrong. So I'm just gonna check on chat real quick. Actually, no, it's time for, you know what time it is. It's your local on the 8s. Let's go, man. Let's go to Bitcoin. 4-hour candle, 30 seconds. We're closing. Are you ready? Are you ready for a 4-hour candle body close? This is the candle body close that wrecked us, right? This is the one. Here it is. Not showing much strength, right? Not much of a bounce. Will we just lull around for a little bit? Break to the upside somewhat? Form another miniature flag? Or just keep on going? Time will tell, right? And honestly, you know, for now, anyway, candle body close, until you make severe, I think no matter what happens, no matter where you bottom out at, you're going to show bullish divergence, okay? It's gonna happen, okay? Even if you make significantly lower prices, you could even go like this. So your histogram wick right here is even larger, right? On a lower spike in price, still, you know, it's still going to be a lower level of negative momentum, significantly lower than our previous low, which happens to be a higher low than where we are now. So Class A bullish divergence is already starting to occur. Okay, it kind of makes sense when you've got a falling wedge pattern, potentially. Okay. There you go. Not getting that same luxury at all on your RSI. The RSI, you're just showing pretty much bearish convergence, right? You're making a low on price here with this level of relative strength, and you're making a lower low on price with lower levels of relative strength. So that's kind of business as usual stuff, okay? So we make that white because it's not divergence either way, okay? It's like a just convergence. So there you go. So that's Bitcoin. 4-hour candles closed, and here we are, just sitting here. Sitting here, the move, the tornado, it's swirling around us. Tornado warning, bearish tornado warning. I think we talked about the bearish tornado warning pretty much for Bitcoin yesterday or today or last night, one of the two. Oh my God, Bitcoin went up $9. We're going to the moon. Mini kappas for everyone, okay? Take a look at chat. Web Advancer asks, wow, why is Bitcoin so down? Because it's literally fulfilling the destiny of the TA. Web Advancer. Yeah, inverse strong, kill for play. That's like, remember Coming to America? That boy good. Good and terrible, right? That's the way I'll respond to you, kill for play. Thanks, Crypto Deep, man. Really appreciate the kind words, man. And I love your support. How about that? Right back at you. Do it, man. Do it. Save us. Let Star Wars Worlds be the legendary hero that we need so we can create a crypto statue of Star Wars Worlds, okay? Dude, that's $20 on the night, man. Thank you so much for the contribution, Star Wars Worlds. You Jesus, man. Thanks, dude. Means a lot. PPT and Power, Moon Lambos, Mini Kappas, says Driz T. No, I didn't do Power. I don't think anyone asked about Power for real, though. BTS is still doing great. Desert Creature, boom. Remember what we talked about? That insane level of support. That was like the lowest value area you could ever buy, right, Desert Creature? I remember. I hope you remember. Let me know. I think you requested it, though, so. Star Wars Worlds was the chosen one. We were supposed to bring balance to the coin, Star Wars Worlds, not dump it. What are you doing, man? Bitcoin had the high ground. No kappas on that one. Why do I prefer the 4-hour? I prefer the slower time scales. So 4 hours really good for swing trading. Also the daily's good to make sure those patterns look good on the 4 hour. Yeah, this look Freeshaw. Dang it, did I say it? Freeshaw, look. The slower the time scale, the larger the pattern, the more significant and more reliable that pattern's going to be. So if I'm looking at something on the 4 hour chart that looks great, like a falling wedge or a rising wedge or a bear pull, bear flag, if I'm looking at it on maybe the 15 minute or let's just say the 30 minute, whatever, okay? So it could just be like, I mean, the patterns just are not near as reliable, okay? Not at all. Like, you're just not going to get the results you want. But here's the cool thing. If you go in on the 30 minute, you can just see the same stuff. Bear pull, bear flag, bear pull, bearish consolidation, bear pull, bear flag, breakdown, bear pull, bear flag, breakdown again. Finally found a bottom, broke to the upside, upward sloping flag crap, showed exhaustion, broke down again, right? I mean, it's not like they don't tell us things, but I don't think your MACD, your RSI, they're going to be nearly as reliable. Your patterns can be, you can be deceived thinking there's something good going on when you're so zoomed in on something, right? So being zoomed out, looking at large patterns, okay, this isn't, I mean, you're still getting this kind of stuff on the 30 minute, but I just prefer the 4 hour because those candle bodies are what shoot, 8 times more reliable. Each candle, you know, is 8 times more reliable than a 30-minute candle, right? It's because it's just so much more time is in it. And then the daily's even better. And then the weekly's even better than that. And then the monthly's even better than that. We can't use the weekly and the monthly near as much as we could in the stock market just because there's not as much data involved. We don't have, the market's not as old as those, so we can't go back in time so much. Only on coins like Bitcoin, where they've been around for like a decade. So that's it. Free Shaw. Hope that helps. There's no bad news. It's a technical phenomenon. It's a technical thing, Web Advancer. But I know you've been in here. You should have been listening to, I mean, I'm not in here just talking about random stuff. We've been talking about bear pull, bear flag for 5+ days now. Yeah, sure, man. For sure, yeah. I mean, we're still got lower to go. I mean, sure, you could do that, but also, do you notice, Brendan, how you fell way below that? Okay, you fell way below that before moving up again. So, you know, it is what it is. It's just a trend line for sure. Old John McAfee is looking to buy more DGD, Digimon Coin Men. Wait, did you... What happened? Okay, I'm just behind on chat. Never mind. What, Mr. Damon? You cheered twice? Did you cheer twice? Let me know so I can give you credit for that. I had no idea, man. Trilingual kid, what's up, dude? You want TRX? Of course you want Tronics, man. Of course it. I can't believe no one's even asked about Tronics yet, man. Everyone wants Tron. Your body is ready. Play dead. Gross, man. It's crazy though. Our numbers in Discord are growing so much. It's really all Discords. We've been lurking in a lot of different Discords. It's the crypto public sentiment that's driving, and it's really the voice chat that's blah. All right, Julia. Thanks for being here. Nebel's a good entry, says Alked. We can check it out, man. You tune in for the random stuff. They knew the bear flag. I mean, it's just like, you know, you had a pattern that was not that well formed yet, and yeah, it was the weekend, remember? So anything can happen on the weekend. So yeah, we just formed a more mature pattern that was much better established. Yeah, Trilingual Kid, man. Untamed Feast joined the Discord. Heck yeah, man. Trader's Chat's the most active chat, and then, yeah. Yeah, it probably is looking interesting, Pablo. Oh, you said TRX? My bad, dude. I mean, look. You know how chat is. It's hard to, I gotta juggle doing TA and chat engagement, so I might miss a couple. So if there's Bitcoin, my god, it's moving up. It did it, man. It's all over. Star Wars World's starting its magic. Kappa. Alright. Ethereum. Interesting. What in the... Okay, so... The little heart line right there, right? You just spinning top stuff, right? Almost doji stuff. A lot of indecision right there on both. You held though. Look how you held above the 20 twice. Use it as support. That's great. But you're just having issues making higher prices too. So a lot of indecision going on with this coin, but not much indecision in the long term, right? In the midterm. This trend is so wonderful. The true Jesus coin. Okay, that's Ethereum. Nothing's changed. 4-hour candle closed with indecision. Okay, buyers and sellers, decent amount of volatility on that 4-hour candle that just closed. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll run to the upside of the little flag here, use it as resistance. We'll see what happens. Okay, there you go. You're pretty much using the 20 as support, and your previous candle body close looking left as a resistance. You were just sandwiched in here. You just can't do anything. There's probably just not enough people trading this coin right now. Okay, XRP to the US dollar for Pablo. Sure, man. Haven't looked at this in a minute. I know I charted this though. So yeah, there you go. There's Ripple. There's Ripple. Waiting for value down here at like 50, 60 cents. 60 to 58 cents. Down in this area. That's what we think anyway. So it looks like we're on our way. Looks like we're on our way. Let's see if we can get there, man. Okay? See if we can get there. Nothing more to it, right? You had this was weird. You had a descending triangle, 2 reaction lows, 2 reaction highs up here. You could even say 3, but we like this right here. So 2, actually 3, maybe 4. Okay, plenty of touches you needed, and you broke out of it. The measured move of this descending triangle is down here at 55 cents. Okay, I don't know if we'll get there, but if we don't, that's always good. But it takes time. This 4-hour candles, right? This is not going to just happen instantly. Oh my God, we didn't make it immediately. We're screwed. Or the T is disrespected. No, it's just like when you break down, you have to consolidate to gain fuel to reset on your RSI. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're just going to keep going down when you're hitting 20 on the RSI. Yeah, right. That's not how it works. You have to calm down, test your old equilibrium levels, right, between your 50 and your 20, fail, reset on your RSI, so you can break down again to get oversold again. That's normally how these things work. So, you know, you had that a descending triangle, now it seems maybe you're forming a falling wedge. So we'll see how it goes. See if we can get down here at 58 cents. Let's go, man. Let's go. That's it. There you go, Pablo. Hope that helped, man. Hope it helped. What's the number for Bitcoin? We can't break to make higher lows than the last node to stay in bull. What? I'm sorry, Untamed Fees. Could you repeat that rhetorically a little differently? I don't know what you mean, man. Maybe on the US dollar pair, yes, but not on the Ethereum to Bitcoin pair, right? Thumbs up. What? Let's hope so, Drew. Let's hope so, man. Wow, chat like literally died. What happened, man? Okay. Anyway, so let's Ret coin. My God, man. Do you even want? Why even look at this coin? It's probably just terrible. Yep, bear pole, bear flag, right? There it is. Broke out of it bearishly. What do you want, man? What do you even freaking want? Okay. See how low you can go. Now you are showing more bullish divergence, okay? Okay, you made a low here. You made a lower low, much lower low with lower levels of negative momentum, and you're doing it again. Well, actually, no, not from this one. So you're not making bullish divergence quite yet, but you're making significantly lower levels of negative momentum, which is always good to see. So, right, so I'm not saying it's bullish divergence quite yet, because technically you have to have lower lows than your whatever low you're looking at for your momentum, okay? But my God, at one point on rec we hit 18 on the RSI. That's the lowest level of relative strength, my God, we've ever seen. We've never seen anything that bad before. We've never seen that much weakness on this coin. Jesus. Okay, man, get wrecked. Rec is living up to his name, is it not? I do declare. Man, the measure move on this could be terrible depending on what swing high you use. Looking at the daily real quick. Which one would it be? My God, it could be this one up here. Hard to say, you know, like we could go pretty freaking low. Not even kidding on this. Wow. I guess we could start it off being conservative, okay? and just say, for the sake of being conservative, not too outlandish, we could just do a 400 measure move, 400 sat measure move from the breakout, whatever, right here, which isn't that big of a deal, not that crazy. But if we talk about possibility of our real swing high, which we know could be very, very bad, okay, this is the conservative measured move. Okay, TA is respected, coming down to 2006 sats. Okay, starting to show a little bullish divergence though on the daily. That may not last, right? That may not last. I see, it sucks. I can't, if I change my time scale, my other ones get screwed up and they're just there, but I can't do this, right? So we're just showing you real quick. I'm gonna delete it just cause on the daily, a little bit of bullish divergence, cool. Not showing that really on your RSI. You're at 39, very weak on your RSI. So we'll see, man. We'll see. There you go. There's your rec. So whoever asked about it, good job, man. Good job. IOTA to the US dollar. I don't know if we've ever even done this. Ever. No, we haven't. Looks like a bear pull bear flag, doesn't it? Nasty. Let's see here. Okay, so this is what we had, I think. Looks pretty similar to something like that. Okay, your shorter term trend. And we have also, hard to say here. I mean, that's it. That's what you have. Yeah, we're not using that wick, I guess. So you broke it, right? You broke the trend. Now you're approaching a death cross. Bear pole, bear flag stuff. But you held, right? You're still in this channel. Right? Y'all see that? So measure move would be ugly. It'd be really ugly if this TA was respected right here. But again, you know your trend's pretty much bullish. But again, you man, you really wanted to stay above these levels. You really wanted to. Now it's kind of iffy that you may or may not. Okay, let's see if we can just hold within this channel as long as we can, and then maybe contradict and break to the upside. Okay, but yeah, you're flagging. What's the turnaround, right? Shoot, man, this wick. We disregarded that wick and just used this wick because volatility can screw up, seriously screw up your swing highs. This could even be considered the swing high. Okay, just for the sake of. Okay, 50% retracement, tweezer double top. Okay, you retrace from a swing high to swing low 50% of the way. That's a common area before you break down to lower prices, right? Or you break to the impulse you had initially, which was this bear pole. Okay. So that's not really good. Don't want to see that. And we showed class, barely class A bearish divergence, right? Almost could be considered class C, but not quite. It didn't double top. It made a lower high than its previous high. So there you go. Made a high here, higher price, lower level, barely of positive momentum. Okay, so there you go. Below the 200, the 20, and the 50. You're below all MAs right now. Never good to see that at the bottom of a channel flag. Okay, not good. Not really good. This had one of those insanely nice runs. Okay, this extended on for a very long time. This was an incredible trade that we made. Okay, that's it. There you go. Your IOTA to US dollar. Weird request. Take a look at chat real quick. See if it woke up. I don't know. I did get a haircut, man. Yeah. Later, Dan, man. No, Tiger, I didn't do power, man. But it bounced, remember, off that trend line. What happened? Dan Brister, what did you say? You missed us. Too gay, mate? What happened? Oh, today. Okay. Yeah, we're good, man. We're good, man. Hey, Matt. Matt Beasley. In the house, man. He made it, dude. Good stuff. Were you on? I didn't hear you. I didn't get a notification, Matt, so. What's up, Pete? Are you Pete, Bank of America, BAC? That's their ticker, man. Nuh-uh. High of Town. This guy, listen to this joker. Guy, Star Wars Worlds is the guy. He's a big guy. Oh my god, they talk about him in the convention. Wow. Unbelievable, man. Who'd have thought, man? Star Wars Worlds is gonna save us, dude. Yeah, that's right. Respect the TA. Oh my god. Star Wars Worlds, did you get on a new account, man? Is that you on High of Town? Oh my goodness, man. Sorry, just getting through chat. I mean, stochastic, I mean, I just use the standard relative strength index. It works well for me, so. Stochastic is momentum tracker. I have momentum on my MACD histogram. I don't use the lines. Alright, we did it, man. We made it through chat. Well, DGD dropped, man. I looked at it on the chart, thought there'd be some sort of reaction. It didn't go well. It fell below the falling wedge trend line, man. It sucked. But did it, I guess on the move, I haven't looked at it since the move, maybe? We'll do what we can to look at it, man. XLM, I think stop out, right? Big stop out. It's whatever. It was affected. ADA hit target on entry. And wow. Really? Really, man? Came down and bounced on the 302. Who'd have known, man? Who'd have thought? There you go. Get stopped out. Come right back up. Unbelievable. And that's how it goes. That's how it goes. It's back in this little flag channel thing. Man, that's gotta... That hurts, man. It sucks, right? How, look at your two sats has happened to us before. But, yeah, we thought that, holding within this flag would be good, but nah, fell out and wicked right back. No problem, just to stop us out. Good stuff, man. That's crypto. So yeah, back in it, and we'll see what happens. You weren't affected that negatively. Hey, Bitcoin's moving up, 8,200 roughly. Great, man. You're pumping, man. You're gonna do it. You're gonna go to 10,000 right now. Let's go. Okay, so all the alts are probably gonna respond to that too, and yeah. There you go. Nothing really changed. Someone said Head and Shoulders. Man, that's not a Head and Shoulders. You're mistaken if you think whatever this was a Head and Shoulders. That's crazy. Crazy. No, it's not at all. Head and Shoulders, your left shoulder and your right shoulder have to be near each other. Okay, they don't slant down too. Okay. Untamed Feast, are you just trying to trigger me, man? My Bitcoin prediction, May of 2020? Come on, man. I don't do that. I don't do those speculative questions, okay? I don't take those. It's pretentious of me to even, for me to answer that, because no one knows. I don't know. No one else knows. If anyone's trying to give you an answer, they have no clue. Daily? What? XLM daily? Huh. Yeah, that could be. Close, anyway. Very close. But look how you bounced. Bounced all the 302 like that, though, man. Normally you're upward sloping, you'd have an upward sloping neckline, right? Hold on, let's clean it up a little bit. Okay, so look, man, your neckline is normally, you have a lower one here and then a higher one, right? It's normally not like this. That's weird. So your neckline's all the way down here. Okay, so if you get stopped out, does it really matter? Like you got stopped out, does it matter if this is the case? Okay, you break out of a trend when you know your overall trend right now is bullish, right? Okay. So sure, you know, you wicked up here. Okay, maybe head and shoulders, but again, you broke a trend line, and you might be forming a little flag, and you could break to the upside from that. But if you break down, hey, that's why you have stops. Can't be, you know, too conservative. Okay, things turned around, and we're still holding. Okay, one could say on the daily, right? Got something like. Hold on a sec. Oh, I have to delete all this so I can actually see. Oh yeah, man. So you can call it head and shoulders, you can call it a wedge, whatever you want to call it, man. Right? Either way, it is what it is. Right here. Could be in the making. It's not quite confirmed yet. I don't think it's a confirmed wedge unless you do something like this. But no, I think we could be forming a falling wedge pattern. Okay, head and shoulders. This kind of weirds me out, the way that you wigged like this. Normally your head and shoulders, the slanted neckline's normally upward sloping, okay, on the you know, regular ones that are like this. So we'll see how it plays out. You can say head and shoulders, maybe I say wedge in the making, potential wedge. Okay, so shoulder is still candle body closed, shoulders are still oblong. Right, they're oblonged, so that it's not as reliable of a pattern. Okay, so we'll see how it holds up, man. See how it holds up. Your head and shoulders versus the wedge. Okay, the wedge, either way, if we were to be real, we'd come down here and test this. And if you test this and break down, okay, you win. If it comes down and tests this and bounces off it, I win. How about that? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Or if this breaks to the upside and breaks out here, then I really win, right? Because that was like kind of the what we thought could have happened, right? So, okay, there you go. There's XLO. There you go. The daily. Thanks for making me look at the daily, man. Gave me a little better perspective. There you go. A lot of these patterns are forming this wedge stuff. Really, on the 4 hour, it's valid. On the 4 hour, you do have a valid wedge. You have multiple touch points on both sides. So cool, man. Cool. Awesome. Oh, here we go, Tronics, man. Sound the Tronics alarms. Here we go, meme coin. Okay, falling wedge, broke out of the falling wedge. You whip down, my goodness. So you came down, you hit the that old measure move, remember, of the sim triangle we had here. We might as well just get rid of it now, but yeah, these things can last. As long as you stay outside of this old level of resistance that would now be used as support, as long as you stay outside, you'll be fine. Okay, get rid of that. So yeah, crazy how you didn't even touch 200 MA. Figured you might have. Someone said that they would see it happening like that, but you can clearly see we're using this you know, upper trend line as a resistance. Okay, so we'll see if we can break it. See if we can break it. But we think the ultimate level of value, despite anything, then you may never hit it. We understand that, but it would be touching the same entry we got, you know, our Patreon got, 505, right? Down here. This was, or 50, yeah, 505 or 3 or something right here. We saw value here, and we sure as heck, when we bought in, boom, there we went, see, gone. And now we're back down, see if we can maybe touch this level again, get some more value. There's no telling. If we get that, okay, if you break out here, you can make a measure move. The measure move would be nice, and we could also hit the 50% in the 618. We already did our fibs from the swing high to swing low. Common areas to take profit on the wedges would be the 50% in the 618, 903 and 946. There you go. If we even go higher than that and break to the top of this channel, whatever, man, whatever. Okay. So there you go. There you go, Tronics. Just downward sloping flag stuff, whatever. Fine, fine with me, man. Yeah, your negative momentum on this move down is even lower than before. It's not bullish divergence, but it's still a good thing. It's always positive to see your negative momentum drying up, losing its power. Okay. TRX, oh nice. Music's probably way too quiet, isn't it? Maybe that's good right there. Not sure. What's up, Opie effing Taylor? How you doing, man? Just reading chat. Then okay, I think that was it. We got through chat, so it's about to blow up. Get your Tron. What's up? What's up, Untamed Feast and Mr. Taylor? Thank y'all for being here. Really appreciate it. If you're enjoying this live stream, this TA, these coin requests, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all to Jesus, man. Okay? So there you go. There's your Tron fix. Y'all got any more of that Tronics, Tyrone? Alright, man. Let's go to power. This one hit the bottom. Just like we talked about best areas of value for Tron right here. Look at power. Boom, man. Freaking boom. Okay? What are you talking about, Ray? Well, look down here, man. Look. This trend line, this initial high or low that we had, the first one that began it all, look what we've done. We came down, touched it like to Jesus, man, and we're running on up, attempting to break to crazy resistance points, okay? We're hitting one right now, hitting multiple ones right now. Previous candle body closes right here, the swing highs. My goodness, man. I hope BTS is doing the same thing. We saw that area of value on BTS. We were so close. You've got the power, baby. That's right, Play Dead. You did it, man. Hi, Ove Town, man. Star Wars World. You gave yourself away, man. I knew it was you, dude. Alright, so on power, crazy levels of positive momentum. I mean, just hold on. Playing DJ, man. Playing freaking DJ. Whatever. Highest spike in positive momentum you had seen since, well, back the 14th of March. What happened on the 14th of March? Remember this crazy spiky spike? Yeah, that was it. This is just phenomenal, though. You may not hit the top of the channel, you might, but you know, looking left, these are critical levels of resistance, multiple ones, okay? So, you hit all of them. You even hit this one. That's great, man. That's great to see a coin that had such a tremendous break to the upside, respect the TA, and touch its most critical level of a trend line. And it hit it and bounced off of it insanely, right? And man, we got so oversold. We got down to 20 on the RSI like so many others, right? Now we went from 20 RSI. In like 4 days, we went from 20 on the RSI to 77 on the RSI to 78. My goodness. Huge spike in volume too. Largest volume candle you had seen since the 24th, since up here when we hit the top of the channel. right? Great. Great stuff, man. There you go. Power. It's got the power, baby. There you go. Yeah, man. All kinds of stuff looks nasty, Pablo. It's like, what doesn't look nasty, right? Meister J, yeah, because if you get stopped out, you get stopped out into US dollar versus getting stopped out into a terrible performing Bitcoin. Get it? So yeah, Meister, any US dollar pair is going to be better to trade with because of Bitcoin. Yes. Okay, man. There you go. DGD. It's not about if Bitcoin keeps tanking, it's more about if Bitcoin keeps staying volatile. It's not up and down, it's volatility, up or down. Or up and down, whatever. Have a pint until it all blows over, man. See what we did here, man? So stupid. Okay, this stupid crap, man. You pulled back, or you fell out of the wedge bearishly. But here's the good thing about it: when you break out like that and you don't immediately start dumping, hey, that's good. It's good. We're back. Hey, we're back in this wedge now, huh? Yeah, we had that. It doesn't matter. You had it here. You broke down once again. You still showed bullish divergence. Okay. Okay, from this low to this low. Lower levels of negative momentum, impending price action reversal at some point. We eventually got some. Now we're hitting critical levels of resistance. It's a previous high. If you can break this previous high, that's really good. You're above the 20, gotta get above the 50. Look how many times now. Fail, fail, fail. Every single time to break that 50. Are you gonna fail and be a scrub again, man? Made a higher low. That's great. Great to see a higher low. When have you made a higher low before? This is your first higher low in quite some time. I mean, I guess here. But it's a little different, right? A huge breakdown. And all you did was oh, look at this. The falling 3 methods. 5 candlestick pattern. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful pattern right here. Anyway, bearish continuation. So, now look. It's different than this because this didn't even flirt with testing a previous candle body close. This has. This is bullish stuff. This could be. One could say, oh, it's a bear pole, bear flag. Could be, but you're back in an area of support that was once a resistance. It was support before that, whatever. So it's pretty interesting. Interesting little pattern we got going on. I think it was something like that. Yeah, you got that for just a little bit of scope of vision, what's going on. So you're not technically making a higher high. Now you're just double topping. So we'll play it by ear and just check it out. Keep our eye on it, okay? Keep our eye on this one.
Star Wars Worlds to $5. I don't like this coin, hell no. Like Cash Tonics, RPBTC, and other, but no this coin.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Star Wars Worlds coming in $25 on the night, and he hates this coin. Okay, he hates DGD. It's the inverse Bitcoin, right? It is his Antichrist coin, I guess. Right, Star Wars Worlds, man? So we'll see what happens with this for sure. You came down 100% retracement. This was the lowest low you could get. You want to talk about areas of value? Well, ladies and gentlemen, these are it. Those are areas of value right there. Okay, you fall below this, you are screwed. And you didn't. You somehow held down here. My goodness. Look left. When in doubt, this gives me a little bit more confidence in what's going on right over here. Okay, so crazy stuff, man. Thanks, Mo, for the kind words, man. Bitcoin long chart. People just long on Bitcoin, have long positions. They own it. Owners of the coin. Pretty much it. Achy breaky heart. Talking about Elvis Presley, man. Now we can't play Elvis Presley, man. He would come to our house and rip out all our cords and stuff, man. Oh, I'm sure there are all kinds of coins that are doing all kinds of things, ladies and gentlemen. They're nuts, man. They're all crazy. Who's on Twitch? Hey, Billy Langford, man. What's up? Not Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin. Power's up. That's what's up, man. Power coin. Let's go to Vin. How was Vin affected in this? I think this one was also breaking down too. It hit the top and just... Ah, this is the rising wedge. Ah, okay. That's right. Beautiful respect on the TA. Okay. Perfect. It touched it like the Jesus man and broke down. Wonderful. I mean, it's not wonderful when things break down, but it's always wonderful when you see breakdowns, okay? Love it, man. Freaking love it. And you disregarded the bearish divergence. Crazy, man. Huge spike in positive momentum on that run. Wow. Large spike. Okay. See how long it holds, though. Rising wedge pattern after a tremendous run to the upside. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bearish reversal pattern. It's a very, very large pattern, too. Okay? Can't omit that. Okay, and midterm, there you go. From the beginning of the pattern, you made a high here on price. You made a much higher high with lower levels of positive momentum. So you have some form of bearish divergence in terms of the pattern development. Okay. Now, RSI, not the same story unless you go back all the way here to the pattern development. And that's bearish there. Still making every time. You've never been able to make higher levels than your initial run up to start the pattern. Okay, so we'll see how it plays out. So it plays out. Touched it. Beautiful respect here, though. And we could go as low as here, and eventually now look what you've done, right? You've got 3 reaction lows, 4 or 5 reaction highs, and you're about 55% away or through this pattern development. That's normally when these things break to the upside or downside. So we'll see. Eventually, you will either break down or break to the upside and get a measured move one way or another. Most likely, based on TA, we'll see lower prices. Okay, that's it. There you go. There's your Vin coin, V-chain. Cool, man? Are we cool? You're praying for crypto. Yeah, Vin has been. We've made some good trade setups. You're making higher highs, higher lows, yes, but you have what you're doing is you're forming a pattern, a particular pattern that signifies reversal. Okay. So, yep, this is it, man. It's just eventually this thing should reverse, but it could keep going up right within this pattern for an extended amount of time, and then it breaks down. And then you measure the move from the bottom to the widest, from the widest area of the wedge. Okay, swing low to swing high. Okay, wherever the breakout is, you measure that, and that's what gives you the measure move. So yeah, that's what happens though. You get exhaustion, right? It's just an exhaustion pattern. You could call it that. B&T Golden Cross on the daily. Yeah, man. I can turn them all upside down. Yeah, man, I wish I could. Well, I mean, on this one. I don't know if you'd want that. We'd be in correction mode. Bearish correction mode if we flipped this one over. D&T daily. golden cross on the daily, but yet you're getting a death cross on the 4 hour. Weird, right? Really weird. And you fell out of a channel, fell out of a trend that you were in. But you're showing that bullish divergence, right? 1, 2 times. Now you didn't make a lower high, a lower low here, but you still had lower levels of negative momentum. So yeah, and you were showing bullish divergence down here as well. You're making a lower low in price with higher levels of relative strength. So also multi-levels on your oscillators, bullish divergence. But again, yeah, look at the daily though. That's cool, man. I mean, yeah, golden cross on the daily. Yeah, it's true. It is true. And you're not showing bullish divergence. You are getting lower levels of negative momentum on higher lows, but not bullish divergence. And maybe you could say, hey, is it a bull pull bull flag? I don't know, man. This is a weird coin. Maybe you are. Maybe it's just tough with the volatility. With low volume coins, I guess, right? Right? So you could just say that's a weird looking bull flag or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, stay above the 50. The 50 is like 971, whatever. Volume is terrible. I don't know, man. These coins, dude. When the Wick stuff. What is this? A telegram? These telegrams? I'm not sure, man. Telegram pump and dumps. Regardless of anything, you're consolidating, right? It's a consolidating against the trend you've been in, which is always good. You got to see that because you haven't been getting much. So yeah, bullish consolidation for sure. That's all we can say about it. So there's your DNT coin. Interesting. Nice one, Kid. Nice one, man. Storm sucks. I think Loom sucks too. Well, Pablo, remember, we formed, after we made that 10,000, we made a higher high than our previous high, and then we literally tanked. And we already had 2 upward sloping lows, right? You had a higher low. So once we formed that top, when we made that swing high, we established, I guess we can go back to Bitcoin real quick, whatever. Okay. So we already had, you made a high, you broke down, you made a low. Okay, you made partial rises, you broke down, 3rd touch, maybe even 4th. Came up here, made your 5th, okay? Broke down, fell below this level. People were like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Okay, I'm like, okay, whatever, man. We said rising wedge, that was initially what we said. And then we said, okay, well, let's turn it around, we'll say flag to make people appeased, whatever. Have a stop set up. We ran up, made a partial rise, and completely got obliterated, right? Completely broke down, okay? So, did I think so? I thought things were good until the dust settled here, okay? And it was like, man, this is just go look at my Twitter. Just go look at it. Go look at the Twitter, man, before any of this stuff. So, before any of this breakdown. So, yeah, we thought we could see lower prices. This is a very large pattern, okay? Said if anyone was going to take a low risk, take the low risk with a stop and get stopped out, and who cares? See ya. See ya, bye. We were saying the low risk is here in case we ran up one more time before breaking down. But we thought overall we would see lower prices, okay? I mean, my God, we even, there's video evidence of me talking about us forming a rising wedge pattern up here. It just ended up being where we broke to the upside a couple times and then formed a rising wedge way up here, okay? 9,000, 9,100 was our measured move of our previous huge falling wedge pattern, okay, that we broke. We respected the TA there, 9,100, okay? So yeah, man, it was a definite possibility that we had extensively talked about a billion times because we do streams twice a day. Thanks, Mr. Town. Appreciate the kind words, man. Been going 1 hour and 51 minutes now. Whew. It's been a rough one. Been a long one. A lot of coins analyzed. Oh, that's right. Haha, knew it. Freaking called it, man. Upward sloping flag crap. You know what that means. Exhaustion. Boom. We literally even talked about in stream and talked about the descriptions of consolidation right here before we deleted it. Who remembers? Does anyone remember? My God. You better remember. Okay, this is exactly what we thought was probably going to happen. So yeah, you broke down. You made a lower high, a lower swing high than your previous high. Bearish stuff there. Below your 20 and your 50. There you go, man. Great. There's your BCN, man. Covered it today, yesterday, day before that. Scaring you? It's not about scaring. The measure move was going to do the same thing anyway. Look, this is what Bitcoin did, okay? Laura, same thing. Upward sloping flag, rising wedge, it doesn't matter. They're both bearish, okay? What I'm saying to appease people, because people are like, your wedge is wrong. It's a channel. And it's like, okay, it's a channel. Does it matter? You have an upward sloping channel that signifies exhaustion. You're going to get a bearish breakdown anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, it's the trend line that matters. You have a stop below the trend line. You get stopped out. Who cares? No one loses money ever. Okay? Driz members, man. One-man army members, man. Chalin made it. Chalin's here. Zoro Chalin. So I wouldn't be concerned, Laura. Okay, it was all the same outcome that was going to occur from that anyway. Okay. I'm a pretty good one, man. TA's being respected. A lot of different coins. Okay. GTO. Daily huge sim triangle. But is it at the bottom of the sim triangle? Awesome, Laura. Well, I'm never gonna. I'm do everything in my power to never lead you astray. Never do that. So I know, like, and the things I say, I know that I have to be very careful with how I word things. People, you know, will take things literally. You know, so that's it. Yep. Okay. So I guess what was it? Trash can? No, my trash cans are full. Multi trash cans, no kappas about it. A lot of trash coins, little S coins, whatever. Well, I mean, I'm not, you know, look, we called it, you know, the bearish stuff on Bitcoin, you know. I mean, I should be smiling, but the problem is it's one of those, you know, you don't like being right, okay? I know people all around the world lost probably collectively millions of dollars on this move down, okay? So no one likes that, because we went from 8,900 roughly all the way down to 8,100. We're talking a matter of less than 24 hours. Okay, it's big drop, really big drop. So I mean, like, I should be happy drinking beers and like, hey, I told you, but I'm never gonna be happy about Bitcoin dropping. It's like the, you know, it's crypto's life force. When Bitcoin's doing bad, then crypto itself is bad. Yeah, man, I can do on the local on the 8th, so I can look at Ethereum on the daily. Yeah, man. Cheers. Hey, Mr. Damon, was it 3,000 bits total? Because I saw on the chat it said 15 and 15. So let me know if that was 3,000 total, man. Because I still have 1,500 on my paper. So now you could probably say at this point, after doing what you did there, screw this wick, man. God, do we even use it? Just use this. Something like that now? I don't know, man. Use that. It's so weird to use. Does it work? Not really. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to use that stupid exaggeration wick for my channel. Plot point. Stupid, man. I don't know. I just kind of like that, man. Keep it like that. So there you go, man. There you go. Maybe some downward sloping channel. Good scope of vision. Okay, you'll be close enough down here. So we'll see. Bearish. Thanks, Mr. Town. Yeah, man, Untamed Feast. Jeff Tunney is, him and King Logan are the Jesuses, man. They're the top Jesuses of single contributions, man. But then you've got legends like MK and Jules, and, you know, you got Vasha. Okay, we've got really awesome people in this chat. The viewers, I freaking love y'all. Y'all are amazing. And, you know, y'all keep me going every day. So, thank y'all. Y'all make this a lot of fun for me, okay? 1.6K can. What happened? Feast? What are you talking about, man? Oh, yeah, duh. Damon, my God, man. It's so new to me, man. Damon, dude. Oh, God, dude. Because of him, I'm getting the top of the line chair. Right? A Herman Miller. Mr. Matt Damon is the Jesus man as well. My God, we have such good people. Jeez. He is a legend, man. My God. I mean, look, I never in a billion years expected any kind of tips or contributions like that, and I still don't. Every time it's equally ridiculous and surprising, okay? Because it's just hard to get used to that there are people that you know, are that supportive. Okay? So we're just, you know, just talking, hanging out. Hey guys and gals, it's your local on the 8s. Let's go to Bitcoin. You're moving up a little bit. Yeah, One Man Army. Ask him. When did you discover the channel? High off, Mr. Town. Oh my God, city discounts. My God, it's impossible. There's so many amazing contributors, right? Yeah, I hate it. I haven't seen city discount. I think he went on vacation though. I mean, him and Mr. King, they both went on vacation. And Jeff Graw too. Incredible people. Y'all, I mean, just, yeah, man. So with Bitcoin, right? Broke down, retracing a little bit. Great. 3 hours left on this candle. Pablo, I'm sure Sydney misses you, man. All those blue-ringed octopus and the Iracondu, they're coming for you, man. Oh, Vasha, you are still the top Jesus of the evening. No one has come close to you. You're at $111.11 on the evening. You have Coach Probst, aka Jeff Graw. He's at 26.64. Then Star Wars World is at 25 on the evening. So those are the top. I mean, of course, Jason and Crypto SP are there too, and Mr. Damon with I think 3,000 bits. So yeah, you're leading by a landslide, Vasha. All right, so here we go. yeah, this is what happens sometimes. You break to the upside on stupidly low levels of volume, great, and then you retrace. Look, you ran up, you've already retraced 50%, right, of this entire candle from where you were. You were at 82.37, now you're already at 81.90. So we'll see how this holds up. 3 more hours left on this candle. I feel like no matter how low you go, you will pretty much most certainly make bullish divergence, whether it's here, here, or here, or even here, okay, or here, or here. So yeah, you got a lot of work cut out for you if you're bearish and you're trying to not make bearish divergence on a spike like this. Okay, so there you go. Nothing's really changed. Like that bearish convergence stuff, making lower prices and lower levels of relative strength. You're currently at 34 on the RSI. Very, very bearish and weak. Pathetic. Okay. The one time you hit 20 on the 4 hour, that's quite significant. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, Vasha for sure. She's amazing. Hey, Billy Langford, man. Dude, thanks so much for that $10.02. Is that your 2 cents, man? Hey, MK Hani, man. Thanks so much for the 500 bits. You to Jesus, man. And, dude, MK Hani's a legend as well. He's the bit lord Jesus that no one can even touch. If Mission Control, I don't know, they may be AFK, but someone give me a bit count for MK. It's something amazing. Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, Ms. Meister, did you not see the video, or excuse me, the analysis? We did it. It was the second altcoin we covered of the evening. You want to rewind, because I show it like it's clear as day what I showed. So, okay. No, that's not the total. That's like a weekly or monthly thing. Give me a total. Mission Control, if you can. Thank you. Alright, Mr. Damon's telling me. Mr. Damon, are you part of Mission Control, man? You did it. 125,000 bits contributed by MK Hani. No one's touching that.
Star Wars World's $10 million. Guys, calm down. It will be okay. Ha 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 ha. BTC is the future. We all going to get rich, baby. Love you, guys.
That's right, Star Wars Worlds, man. We all gonna be rich, and you're gonna save us, man. Star Wars Worlds, he gave us the date when he's gonna pump it, man. He's in there with the Bogdanov. Star Wars Worlds is right there. Okay, dude. Hey, man. Seriously, Star Wars Worlds. That's it's like that's $34 on the night, man. Star Wars World, dude. Thank you so much, man. It's not your first night contributing either, so I'm truly grateful for that. Humbled, and thanks, man. It means a lot. You Jesus, man. Which means sometimes those stop limits have to be lower because of how quick they can break, I guess, right? Whew. Crypto Colorado, man. It's okay, man. Don't worry about me, man. Worry about yourself, dude. Garcia just all in on Tron in honor of Star Wars Worlds. Hey, you gotta get a little in cash, man. What if he is, man? What if Star Wars World? There's a hidden power behind Star Wars Worlds, man. Okay, so get screwed, Bitcoin. Oh yeah, Ethereum, sorry. The daily. Someone wanted the daily on Bitcoin. This one's at a sim triangle. Sim triangle. It's gonna be tough to see. No sim triangle. Oh, you're talking about this or something? No, I don't think that's. Look, triangles are pauses in trends. Okay, they're not like high majority of the chart itself, right? So yeah, you're making a higher low than your previous low. Okay, you can't. There's no swing high up here. We don't know if it's a sim triangle. And just with that being said, I mean, again, sim triangles are not this large. They're not half the freaking chart. Okay. So yeah, man. Sim triangle. I don't think so, man. Don't over TA. You got some problems though on the daily. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you that. Yeah, you're starting to show that bearish divergence. Be careful. Be very, very careful here. With Ethereum, this run could be coming to a pause or end soon. Okay? Thank you for making me look at the daily. I should be doing this anyway, but look. Every time you're making a high, just starting from here, whatever. You made a high on price, you made a higher high on price, you made a higher high on price, you made your highest highs on price. Okay? You're making, and disregard all this is from the 4 hour, there's nothing I can do about it. You're making Class A bearish divergence on a very significant time scale over a pretty decent amount of time. Okay, so just know that soon enough we shall be seeing price action reversal soon. Okay, just based on the MACD, you're also getting the same stuff. Well, it's not as certain. Okay, you are getting technical higher highs than your previous high, and look what you're doing on the RSI. With this high, you've got a high. Yeah, you do have bearish divergence. Look, you have a high here. You made a technical higher high on price with significantly lower levels of relative strength, and look how you're still like overbought right now on the daily. So your indicators are telling us that price action reversal is coming soon. Okay, this run, you can't be upset. This run has been so nice. It's about time we start showing some insane levels of bearish divergence. My God, we made our highest high. Look what we did. This was our highest high. This level of positive momentum. Very, very bad compared to our lower high right before it here. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful on Ethereum based on looking at the daily. Okay. Due for a pullback, makes sense. You could remain bullish, falling all the way down to the 50 MA. You just had a golden cross on the daily on the 11th. Does anyone notice that? Golden cross. Nice. But again, our oscillators are telling us pullback time quite soon, very, very soon for Ethereum. There you go, man. That's it. That's it. So thanks for making me look at the daily for Ethereum, showing a lot of weakness. Of course, it's a good coin. Yes, great coin. Yes, Tarzan. Me caveman. Star Wars Worlds is Soros. That is right. He's confirmed. Well, chat's dead. Really dead. So, alright. Been going 2 hours and 10 minutes now. So, you don't like Vitalik or the coin logo? Well, yeah, rip chat. Well, it happens. Viewership's going down too, so it's about time for me to wrap it up, right? So, what is it without, unless somebody objects, right? Okay. So weird. I got no indication about those new followers on Twitter on my phone, which I normally always get. So, thanks, Mr. Town. Oh no, man, not at all, one-man army. Not at all. Thanks, Dan, man. I'm glad you found us, and I'm glad we are a team. Okay. Low country boil for dinner. What does that mean? Untamed feast. Low country. We are in the. Oh, look at that! Oh my God, the weakness is back. Right, the weakness has returned. What happened? What about wax? Seemed to head north. Could, man. Could be on wax, dude. I don't know. Does anyone have any questions before I get out of here? Because if it's overtime, that means TA starts stopping. I'm not doing near as much TA or corn request. Oh, my bad, dude. Didn't even see that. Yeah, they're not even close. They weren't. Yeah, I mean, like the candle body closes weren't even close to being mirrored, right? They were oblonged. That's the term for it. Oblonged shoulders are very common in diamond top reversals. Okay. Or diamond top continuations, whatever. Thanks, Late Bloomer. Am I bearish overall? I'm bearish until we're not, man. Look, I was bearish down here until we started finding bottoms, until we started making consecutive higher lows. Okay, until we couldn't make a measured move from a bear pole, bear flag. When we didn't do that, I started saying, hey, something's up. Oh, look, we're showing bullish divergence. The way I do it, MK, I'm not a Elliott wave guy. I go with what the patterns develop in real time and what the charts and oscillators tell us on the daily and the 4 hour. That's what I do. So I'm going to tell you what could happen possibly next within the coming week or so. What's going on with the health of the coin, right? For now, we formed this rising wedge, was bearish, was like, hey, impending reversal. We're showing exhaustion, where we never had consolidation contrasting the trend. We just kept upward sloping flag crap over and over and over. And then we formed an even larger upward sloping flag slash rising wedge pattern. And then we broke it. Bear pole, bear flag. What'd you do? Pretty much double topped from a previous swing high. Okay, made a lower high ultimately than this high, and this high, and this high, and this high, and that high up there. So lower highs, constant lower highs. But higher lows, constant higher lows. Makes sense. Sim triangle. Sim triangles are neutral. So if you want to ask me, what am I? I'm neutral on this, but short term, shortest term, I've been bearish. Okay, been bearish with all this stuff. Remember, was bullish here, became bearish. Bearish here. See what I'm saying? So I'm never one or the other. Okay, I'm always one or the other, and I keep it pretty short term. Okay, we go with what the charts tell us. We don't speculate. We try to respect the TA. Death cross 4 hour. Look, you can be in no trends, right? Where you're not making lower lows or lower highs. That's what we're doing right now. In the midterm, we're doing neither. That means we're in a no trend, a horizontal trend. We're not doing either. We're not making higher highs, but we're not making lower lows. We're in a no trend currently. There are 3 different types of trends. That's one of them. We're in it right now, a no trend. Talked about that in the webinar. Yeah, I probably need to, Crypto Colorado. Just haven't made the jump yet, man. I don't know. I could cover probably a lot more coins. What's wrong with my freaking Beanie Babies? Exactly, Mr. Yeti. What is wrong with me? Thanks, Baseline. Appreciate it, man. I'm not sure, Bacon Egg. Soon enough, right? They made that announcement. But man, we was gonna be kings, man. The news was gonna make us go to the moon. So yeah, all right. Let's see us hit some lower prices, some areas of value down here. The measure move with some bullish divergence, and see us break to the upside. Hit this, maybe break out of the wedge and trade. Right, make a nice little trade. Thanks, Derek, man. We appreciate the kind words, man. And thanks for all your support, dude. It means everything. Thanks for being here and being part of the team. Because I couldn't do it without you or anyone else, okay? I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for y'all. So. Get your bags ready. The market's starting to turn around. The correction phase, that 3 to 5 month correction. 3 to 4 month correction is finally coming to a close on stock market. It looks like we're starting to make some... we broke out of those downward slipping resistance areas, and now we're attempting to break to higher highs on price. It's good. You know, Microsoft hitting all-time highs. Apple hitting 180 again. My God. Yeah, a lot of strength is returning to the stock market for now anyway. So, yeah, NASDAQ. Standard & Poor, Dow Jones. Russell 2000, right? The major indices. That's where all the money is, man. $21 trillion market cap on the New York Stock Exchange. What are we, 400 billion, if that? We're scrub time on the crypto market. This is scrub world compared to the big leagues, the New York Stock Exchange. So, what are stocks? Yes, indeed. What are stocks? Securities. Securities that are traded on the New York Stock Exchange. That's a stock. Represents a company. I mean, I never really stopped with stocks. I just don't talk about it. What's the point of talking about stocks in crypto? Well, I'm deep in NVIDIA. I've been deep in NVIDIA. My first buy into NVIDIA was at $23 a share. Activision Blizzard, Gamer, a lot in the QQQ. Decent amount in the Dow Jones. I mean, I have pretty diversified portfolio. Beef stock and chicken stock. What about corn, late bloomer? Corn and cotton and other commodities. Why not do a stock channel as well? Because literally my day is consumed by this channel. So, and that's the thing, man. TA, no one cared about TA really. Not like, TA kind of went mainstream with crypto. So me going to stocks, I could have done that years ago, and it just doesn't matter. People don't care as much. There's not as much craziness and craze around it. So we just made it crypto. So you bought NVIDIA was 16. Boom, dude. Fist bump. Fist bump, Rimlog. We did Jesus, mens. Here you go, kid, man. Yeah, we didn't draw a bottom point yet because we said we had not established a swing low yet during the day stream. We still have not established a swing low yet. That's why we never plotted here, okay? Still waiting. Just keeps on selling off. A bearish crossover of your 20 and your 50. So, well, that's good in Tame Feast. That's what, if you're invested in that, man. Well, of course, this has been going lower now. Yeah, man, it hit crazy resistance areas right around all-time highs multiple times. Of course, it's going to drop. Those are the highest risk areas to ever buy, right? You wanted to buy down at the I think it was 212 was the bottom of the upward sloping channel, a huge channel. It's extended on for like a year now. See what I'm talking about? Year-long trends in channels that none of these crypto crap can do. They can't. They're not in channels that are a year long, upward sloping channels for a year or more on a lot of different stocks. Seriously, what made me buy Nvidia back then? Their semiconductors. You do know that Nvidia invented the GPU like in 2001, right? They're like the godfather. They created it. They're the mother. They birthed the first GPU on the planet. Their technology is so far ahead of everyone else, beyond further. Okay, and every luxury car that exists, partner with Tesla, SpaceX. Dude, they have the most advanced technology in the world. And Hong, dude, that CEO, he's like the Steve Jobs of our time. He's incredible. Prodigal. Oh, believe me, man, Yeti, I had so many good days, celebratory days in that coin, or that stock. Think about it like this. If crypto is the gold rush, who made the shovels? Who's making the shovels? Nvidia is making the shovels. The best shovels on earth. Yeah, you're like saying, you know, get a stock channel set up when we had like a 15-month long bullish trend that was one of the largest in the history of the stock market, right? So he is Rimlog, no doubt. He's incredible. He's so freaking knowledgeable about the products his company's selling. I love it, man. But yeah, man, it's great. Pierogi, what happened? Pierogi, I have coffee, and I it was a good one. This is Derek, man. Yeah, in Activision Blizzard, that was my first stock I ever bought way back. $18 a share. It was great, man. Yes, we've done TRX, DJ, of course, man. Come on, what kind of question is that, dude? Yeah. Technically, bacon and eggs. Yeah, I mean, they're the ones. Yeah, they're always collecting. But they're not really doing that, are they? It's not indicative on the charts yet, really, at all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it seems like still somehow most of their money is coming from gaming still, crazy enough. So they're just still kind of untapped on their AI and stuff. It's crazy. I mean, there's so much. I mean, the way everything's shifting, so much more money to be made. There's no saturation really in sight for Nvidia in terms of making revenues, and that's the thing. Revenue. Nothing's making real revenue here in this market. Yeah. What was it again? I'm just gonna put that song on again. Whatever it was called. Love this song. I'm sure y'all have heard it a billion or like 3 times. I've only played it twice, I think, ever on stream. So I have not. Crypto. I wanted to get into it. Tried getting into it. One of my associates here locally said, "Hey, wait until after Christmas." Till the prices of GPUs go down. I trusted him, and man, I made a bad decision trusting him, and then it never happened because obviously everything just kept skyrocketing. I dabbled in some Warcraft way back in the day. Gaming, mining, it's really PCs, right? Do I know about GBT tying Forex, crypto, and stock markets to the blockchain? Trust and transparency for money managers could be huge. Yeah, that'd be nuts, man. Oh yeah, man. Fourth quarter, man. Rimlog, fourth quarter. Hyped on stocks. Hyped on crypto stocks. Yeah, man. So we'll see where the swing low hits, Kid, for your disgusting breakdown. You had a short-term trend that completely got obliterated. Makes sense, right? Makes complete sense. You could say it was also a sim triangle, right? Sim triangle. Okay, we could just do the measure move, see how deep we are into that measure move. Probably already hit it, if not 700 sat drop. Dang, man. No, not even close. This is the sim triangle. Wow. Towards the bottom of the channel. That makes sense, right? Sound check. Make sure it's good here, man. Trying to readjust. It's yeah, we did a lot of changes before stream to some stuff on my Streamlabs, so sorry. There you go. There's your measure move of the sim triangle from here to your swing low to swing high, widest area of the triangle. 2 reaction highs, 2 reaction lows. You got it. See if we can hit it. Bottom of the channel. We'll see, man. You're starting to actually now show a little bit of bullish divergence on ZIL. Right, you made a low on price here with this level of negative momentum, and you're making lower prices with lower prices or lower levels of negative momentum, excuse me. And that's okay. You could keep making lower prices, okay, and keep making lower levels of negative momentum, and you could still plummet, making much lower prices. So we'll see where we bottom out at on ZIL. Interesting room log. I use NVIDIA to pretty much ensure my IRA's wealth accumulation. My retirement, man. Awesome room log. Predictions, mischievous face. On what? We've been going 2 hours and 28 minutes now. Spafford, bacon egg, Spafford. Yep, still showing weakness. Am I running predictions? I can tell you what measure moves are, but that's not me predicting anything. That's just literally textbook TA. Okay. So, mischievous men. We had a rising wedge, upward sloping flag right here. Okay. We, you know, that's inherently bearish exhaustion pattern, and from there we showed a lot of weakness. We couldn't break to higher highs. We call this a partial rise, and then we broke down. Okay, what did we do when we broke down? Formed a bear pole, bear flag. Okay, the measure move of this wedge is 79.84. Okay, we haven't quite hit that yet. We're freaking close. Okay, the measure move of the bear pole, bear flag happens to be 7,300 area. Okay, right around the 786 node. So it's not my prediction. It's literally what TA being respected would be, I guess. Right. So there you go. 79.84, 7,300 are targets for these bearish patterns. Measure moves. There you go, man. Hope that helps, mischievous. Thanks for being here, man. Well, Derek, I think many things could happen during this time. I mean, you know, the next few candles, we break down here, we test off this downward sloping support line, maybe hold it, break to the upside, maybe form another bear flag or something, and then break down again. But again, if this pattern was respected, then we'd break out to the upside, form a lower high than these highs, okay, hit a target maybe of the measure move, pretty large wedge, and then break down from there, and then we could It could take us time to get down here. Okay, it's a lot of different things, but yeah, I think ultimately 8K is a very real possibility. You're just in the no man's land. Okay, you just broke out bearishly just now on this 4-hour chart, so I think we could go much lower. Those are not statistics terms. What does that mean, Mischievous? You can't believe it? Crypto Yeti, you watch, man. You watch a lot. How are you surprised? You can't be surprised. We've been talking about this for many days. All good and Untamed. You know what, man? Beauty of this? TA's, besides, you know, certain small market dynamics, TA is universal. It's kind of like math. You can apply all these principles of TA to stocks or currencies, okay? Forex or the stock market. Nano, oh god, it had that. It was right at that level of value. Did it break down? I remember we had those two upward sloping. You had the upward sloping trend line, and you had a higher low, and we were at that again. So, yeah, you like Widespread Panic? That's my favorite band, man. Mischievous, man. So, look, there are patterns that exist on the chart, and they form for various reasons. Okay, and they can signify exhaustion. Sellers can get exhausted, buyers can get exhausted, and their different price action tells us different things with different patterns. Okay, when you form those patterns, you have targets. You understand that when you do break down, people all around the world believe the same thing, technical analysts, and you have measured moves of those patterns. Okay, and then it gets really complicated. You can start using Fibonacci retracement, right? It's complicated, and I've been studying this for 6 years. And I learn new stuff all the time. So yeah, I understand coming in here, it's technical analysis. That's what we do in this show. So I think it depends on the pattern, Brad. All different patterns have different success rates, different failure rates, okay? And then you can go into what trend are you in. If you're in a bullish trend and there's a different pattern, they can be much more respected in a bullish trend than a bearish trend, right? So again, like bullish patterns in bullish trends are going to be way more reliable statistically based on percentages of people doing samples of looking at all different types of patterns over 400 different of the same patterns, getting success rates. Remlaw, why can't it just have a no trend year? Why does it have to be a bearish? It can just be a flat year, up and down. Okay, there's Bitcoin. All right, getting down 33, very weak and bearish on the RSI right now. It's just a matter of time. I mean, look, there's no volume here. No buyers. No one's buying this. Yeah, if you go back in time, back in 2015 or whatever, when we did this, okay, we broke out. We had the same type of pattern, right, where we hit all these. We had all these resistances. When we broke out, we did the exact same thing. We made a run up like this, but we ended up ultimately making a lower high than our previous highs, and we just up, down, up, down, up, down. We went flat for like a year before we started making higher highs again. Okay, so, and in the webinar I even talked about that. That's something that I think could very well happen. Just a new 6 month long no trend minimum. That could be very real. Okay, I mean, you're already doing it. You're making lower highs, but also higher lows. You're already doing that stuff. So. No trend, horizontal trend can be up to 80% of the time. Okay, man. Purgatory pretty much 10, man. Pretty freaking much, man. 2 hours and 36 minutes I've been going in the stream. Overtime, man, overtime. So I'm just kind of like hanging out. All right, well, when chat kind of goes, I do too. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for the contributions tonight. MK, Billy Langford, Crypto SB, Star Wars Worlds, Jason, Vasha, Top Jesus of the Evening with a $100.11 contribution. Thank you so much, Vasha, if you're still here. Jeff, or Coach Probst, and Mr. Damon with 3,000 bits, man. Thank you so much, dude. Awesome, Pasha. Thanks for being here. Mischievous Man. What model are these bases off of? I don't understand. Bases. What bases? Talking about basis or bases? Bases of what? Bases of... Waiting. I didn't want to leave Mischievous since he's newer in here. Didn't want to leave him hanging. He asked me a question, so I'm gonna try best of my ability to try to answer it for him. You know. Based of technical analysis that's been, you know, studied and mastered as an art for well over 100 years. Yes, time series models. These are line graphs. Yeah, price action on line graphs. That's it. That's it. Buyers and sellers, supply and demand. That's what all this is. That's right, Dristy. That's it, man. Alright, guess that's it. I know chat delays a little bit. No hocus pocus. Correct. No hocus pocus at all. TA gets respected all the friggin' time. Quite possibly, Yeti. Quite possibly, man. This was a short squeeze. A legendary short squeeze. We knew it was that. And our consolidation never went against the trend. It was always with the trend. We got exhausted. Okay, ended it all with a rising wedge. Okay. Hey, Mischievous, you're a scrub, man. Get out of here. We don't want you in here, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Have a good one, though. Look at these pretentious scrubs coming in here from Twitch. They've never looked at a line graph in their life. Have no idea what they're talking about. Enjoy, you know, go watch someone play Warcraft, man. Enjoy it, dude. So, guys, appreciate y'all so much. Again, all the contributions have been spectacular. We've respected the TA once again, but will we hit the measured move? Time will tell. A little bit of bullish divergence, but we could keep making lower prices still with bullish divergence. So, Aeon bouncing off major support. Y'all hear that? Might be our crypto. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, I think so, man. He's like, I don't understand it, so you don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. My brain is so small, I can't understand something, so he doesn't know what he's talking about. Nah, he wasn't. He's just a scrub. Twitch scrub. So, alright. Y'all have a good one. Till next time, stay hyped.
as in watchful eye. Moment to moment, you're fast-forwarding and winding that perfect spot you've yet to find. When that moment comes, you'll know just what I mean. You'll ever find your resting place. You're too perform, not free to walk on solid ground. A second chance, best not to waste.